Anurag, for joining in my channel. Uh, First of all, congratulations on your
Thank you.
PhD that you were awarded recently.
Thank you. Thank you for your warm wishes. My pleasure to be with you online.
Where are you right now? I mean, location-wise or?
As of now, I'm staying in Vijayanagaram, but I'll be like shifting to Vijayawada within few days. So
Okay.
I'm working in VIT AP and AP University as
Okay.
a assistant professor.
Great, great. Congratulations on that as well.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So, from B.Tech to PhD, tell us about your journey, like how you have come to becoming a doctor, currently Dr. Anurag.
See, actually, I never planned to do PhD or like to take research or like to go till the highest degree right during my B.Tech times. So during B.Tech time, as a normal B.Tech student, undergraduate student, I was thinking about to get the placement out of the campus. I was in KIIT University, Bhubaneswar, and to be very frank, that 2012 was my third year time when the placement started. That year there was a recession. That there was a recession, and I remember I have it was like I sat for interviews in around 20 to 25 to 26 companies.
Okay.
So there was many companies, good companies that I have sat. I cleared the rounds, went till the interview, but due to some reason or my bad luck, whatever you say, I didn't get the jobs. So in the 26th company, I got the job, and by that time I was so confident that I was taking the interviews very casually, because if you sit in interviews for a long time, for last 1 year, so your attitude changes that time, that the fear factor goes away.
Yes.
So that time I got the job, and then I thought to join. Yeah, obviously. Then I went back home after my B.Tech, and there my father told me that, okay, fine, till you get the your offer letter, you do one thing, like the joining date. They gave me the offer letter. Till you get your joining date, think what you will do. So I was sitting, I was waiting for my joining date, and by that time I got I saw that in Tripura University, actually initially. I'm sharing you the story.
Okay.
In Tripura University, in Tripura University, the notification came for PhD admission, and I applied, and I got there my PhD admission in Tripura University initially. So I was doing my classes over there, around 1 week, 10 days classes I have attended. Then in the meantime, I also applied for NIT Agartala, and luckily I got there in NIT Agartala also. I have cleared the NIT and the entrance for PhD interviews. Yeah. And then I thought that fine, okay, NIT Agartala was giving stipend, so better to join NIT, because there was no stipend in Tripura University. So
okay,
that was the journey. Yeah, that's the way I went to.
So how much was the stipend when you joined in NIT Agartala?
8,000 rupees.
Okay. Now also same, like if for masters, I mean,
no,
I'm not sure.
Now it is increased. Now GATE stipend is increased to 12,400.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
So from then on, like after masters, how you thought like I should pursue PhD as well?
See, once you do masters, then you have like the career chances are like little bit streamlined, because once you enter the specialization line, you start doing some research, right? Do some publications. So automatically you want to take it forward. So if you do the masters only for a degree sake, or just to spend your time to sit for other company interviews, so few people will do masters just to buy time, so that they can prepare for other competitive exams, or they can prepare for other placement drives. So side by side, once they get the placement, and they shift from they leave the master's degree.
Okay.
So that is where the seriousness is not there. That is just to you join the masters, get some stipend, you can fund yourself, and side by side you prepare for some other jobs, whichever you like. But I never thought like that. For me, CSE was like I'm very passionate about this branch, so like I was thinking to take it forward. So I have done my master seriously, and after that I tried to utilize my degree. Not that I took it just as a platform or for something else. So after masters, if you don't join PhD, if you want to join academics as a professor, or you want to carry on teaching and research, so PhD is very much important that time.
Okay.
So if you do the PhD, you get more knowledge, you are in depth, you get the specialization, your knowledge for research, you can publish good papers. So that way, like you become more specialized into some sort of like direction, right?
Okay. So you have done
and that
PhD
will help
from.
you to do.
You have done your PhD from NIT Agartala,
NIT
itself,
Agartala.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your PhD topic, if I may ask?
PhD topic was I did actually based on computer vision, computer vision combined with image tracing.
Okay.
Image tracing and machine learning.
Oh, okay, great.
To be specific, I have worked on fall detection, human fall detection.
Okay. So from a building when a human falls, something like that.
Not from a building, inside the room for old age people. For old age people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, indoor fall detection.
Understood. Okay, so tell me about NIT Agartala. Like, you have done your masters and PhD also from NIT Agartala. What it means to you? Because for me, 4 years of bachelor's, it means a huge thing. Now also when I see photos, videos, or something in over Instagram or somewhere, I feel very nostalgic.
See, I'll tell you one thing, Manas. B.Tech degree is very different from M.Tech and PhD. Okay.
Yeah.
In B.Tech,
totally.
in B.Tech time, we make many new friends.
Yes.
Okay. Apart from studies, we also involve ourselves in various extracurricular activities, cultural activities, other activities, hostel life. So many things are there. So that way you can gather a lot of memories during your B.Tech. So that you can cherish throughout. But M.Tech and PhD, you are mostly confined to your own labs.
Yeah.
So you don't really go and make many friends, or you interact with many people. So it's like a by relation type of thing, like between your guide and yourself. That's it. And few of your co-scholars that sit with you in your own lab.
Okay.
So those people will be working in some other topic or some other field. So you may not even interact with them, because that will not be of any relevance to you, right? So that way, B.Tech and PhD very much confined to labs. So yes, NIT Agartala is very nice for research, is good, and it is growing institute, and it has went a lot far in terms of research and good publications. So now NIT Agartala is one of the top institutes in India, as you know. So you should feel proud, and even I feel proud to be a part of this institute.
Yes. So you mentioned like you are in a bi relationship with your coach or mentor or your guide in the. So who was your mentor in NIT from CSE department?
Dr. Ashim Shah.
Oh,
he was
okay.
both my M.Tech mentor and as well as my PhD guide.
Okay. He was my B.Tech final year project supervisor as well.
Yes, I know.
So tell me something about him. So like how it is to work with him, because as far as I am concerned, he's very genuine and very polite guy, and I like him very much.
Ashim sir, the main thing, very good part of him is, the main important part is he is very hardworking person.
Yes.
And the second and most importantly, he is very much dedicated to whatever he do. Okay. Yes. He tries to do everything on his own. He doesn't depend on any others to do something for him. So that is one, and very much helpful person. He helps a lot, and he has helped me during my PhD a huge. I can't express huge help he has done. And even in the last day of getting the degree also, once if you get time, you can ask Ashim sir that what was the experience with Anurag. So even I am his first PhD scholar.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah, so it is also like my degree is very much special to me, as well as for sir also.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So it's nice. It's nice working with him.
Yes, totally. So after M.Tech, I believe, because I saw over social media and all, that you took a job in Vizag, I believe, in one of the college, right? So, how was that experience, right?
See, actually, to be precise, I was not in Vizag. It was in like Vijayanagaram. Vijayanagaram is the another district. It comes before Vizag.
Okay.
It comes before Vizag. So yeah, that college actually that was an engineering college. That was not a university, MVGR College of Engineering. But that college gave me the first platform to pursue my career in teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. So I joined that college, and from there I started my teaching career. And then after 3 years, as you know, like I joined my PhD, full-time PhD. I have done my full-time PhD, and now I have now it's time to little bit to change my what to say, go to university to gain little bit more experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this current stage, by sitting in 2023, for any university or any college, engineering college, let's say, is it enough to get a job if you have a master's degree in M.tech?
See, with M.tech, you have two options mainly. You have more options, because if you are only sticking to your subject, then you have mainly two options. That is, one is once after doing M.tech, you can also apply for corporate sector IT jobs or any other like your field related, your subject related jobs. You can apply for M.tech, but that way, like, your M.tech degree doesn't give much value, because ultimately B.tech is enough to get the job, the graduate level jobs, undergraduate level jobs. So after postgraduate, if you take on, because postgraduate is the stepping stone to start your career in research related direction, or you are stepping stone to enter academics. So once you have done M.tech, it's better to you can get a job. You can get a job after M.tech also. You can get a job in a private university or a private engineering college as a assistant professor, junior assistant professor. You can get a job. Salary will be less, but still you can pursue. That is not the. But as UGC has already said, so PhD is like little bit of like more importance now, because if you don't have the PhD, it's difficult to pursue your career in academics. So the uncertainty will be more. And career growth will not be there. There will be zero career growth if you are in academics. Even though you get a job as assistant professor, your career growth will be like zero.
Okay. So it's good to have a PhD if you are looking for a profession in teaching, right? That's
obviously in teaching. If you want to do, then PhD is very important. Also, both for your own growth and also for your professional growth.
Right. Yeah. So I remember when I was doing bachelor's and we were doing a master's, you were writing some publications and papers, right? And you were also going for some conferences here and there. So tell me about like all those publications, because I have not done masters. Obviously, I have not written any paper also. So like, what are these publications?
Publications are like nothing. You have to you write a paper, you do some research on a topic. Okay, you gain some knowledge. What is research? First of all, we need to discuss that thing also, right? What is research? Already there are many, like whatever you have in this world, the knowledge base of human beings, right? If you add even a drop of a drop in the ocean also, that increases the volume of the ocean, right? So a small contribution also to the total knowledge base of humankind is like to add some contribution to the society. So for that, the first important thing to write a publication or to do research is you have to go through the literature that is already available information, or already available technologies, already available data that is already prevailing. That you need to first study, first know, then only you can find out the gaps, right? The gaps you can find out, what improvement you can do more on those technologies available, and automatically you can come out with a solution. And that solution, if you are getting some results or doing a review, okay, and then you write it in a format. And the various formats are there, paper formats. You write it, you express your knowledge, you express your findings, express your results, and that becomes a publication.
Okay, so I used to hear from you only. Like there are publications like IEEE, Springer, and few more others. So what are those? What is the difference between?
See, these are publication houses. IEEE is there, one IEEE Springer, your Elsevier is there, ACM is there. These are all publication houses. They are publishers actually. They are actually publishers. You have a book publisher, right? PHI is
Yeah.
a book publisher.
Yes.
So similarly, we have Tata McGraw-Hill is a book publisher.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So these are these are article publishers, online research article publishers.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they publish the paper. They publish the paper, and they also, after publishing these papers, are indexed into different libraries. So that indexing matters. That indexing matters. How that indexing defines your quality of your paper, because the indexing, for example, your paper is Scopus indexed. So Scopus is a library where all the papers that are like conforming to its quality parameters are listed. So that is used as Scopus index. Scopus is the second highest indexing in the world, and the first highest is Scientific Citation Index, that is SCI index. And if you have a paper with a SCI, if you suppose you publish a paper into a journal, and that journal is indexed by SCI, okay, so that immediately tells that your paper is of sufficiently
highest
good quality article.
Yes.
Yeah, highest quality, good quality article.
So basically, you write your findings or your research that you have done on a topic in a paper and publish it over any publication, and some indexing happens on top of it based on the quality of the paper. So in the industry, you'll see over news everywhere that sometimes we see that some companies like Apple's or some MI or Vivo, they're doing some patent, right?
Right.
So based on these publications only, can we do patents? Like if I have a finding on a certain topic, can I do a patent?
If you have a finding, yeah. If you have a finding, you can apply for a patent. You can apply for a patent, but the one factor is like it's better to like apply for the patent first, and you see that whether it is granted or not. Because patent also you need to write something. You need to write a like the gist and the basics, like what is your technology, what is the
synopsis.
Design. You need to that thing you need to write. Okay. So once you come across a new finding, you try it for a patent. If you don't get the patent, then go for the publication. Because if you get the publication initially, then that information is already given out to the entire society. Your finding is already public. So
someone might misuse it.
Yeah.
And get the patent.
Not misuse, but because patent will be like only for your right. So it should not get revealed before it is like filed.
Right.
The information, right? So after writing paper also you can file a patent, but then it becomes very difficult for you, like, because if somebody else has takes your information in the meantime, and he or she files a similar patent, or then it will become difficult for you to like prove your originality.
Okay, so during masters or PhD, what are the funding opportunities from universities like NITs or IITs or any other universities, from government
university? Yeah. University funding is like little difficult to get.
Okay.
Because that depends on your guide, that depends on the college, and then it also depends on what you are doing. So a lot of rigorous scrutiny will be there. Okay. So apart from that, you can also apply from projects that are funded by the government of India, by various your research funding agencies are there that are funded by government of India. For example, I'll tell you, DST is there. DST stands for your Directorate of Science and Technology.
Okay.
I forgot the full form. Yeah. DST funding can be there, SURF funding can be there, Scientific and Engineering Research Council funding. These fundings can be there. So if you apply for those fundings, but yes, directly you can't apply during your PhD and M.Tech. You have to apply through your guide. So yeah, you need to be a assistant professor, that to a regular. Okay. So then only you will get the funding. Then only you will get the funding, and then only you can use if you are granted, then you can use the money for your research.
Okay.
You can't get a funding directly.
It's not
as a scholar, it's not possible.
Okay.
No, it's difficult. It's not.
I've read in LinkedIn only, there are some opportunities where private institutions like Tata, TCS or something like that, Infosys gets involved, and they provide funding for certain research.
Yeah, various fundings are there. See, even state government will also provide funding. Okay.
Okay.
So there are multiple agencies. If you go through the internet, you will find various funding agencies are there.
Hmm.
So you can apply. We can apply to many agencies, and based on their scrutiny and our requirement, if it matches, then only you get the funding.
Okay. It's totally based on
So
luck and the how much you project yourself.
luck is there, time factor is there. It's not that today you apply, tomorrow you get the funding. You
Right.
have to wait. You have to wait for a long time to get the funding also.
Right. Right. So once you complete your PhD, what is the next scope in India? So is there any other degree that can be pursued, or what is the next steps?
Uh, Next step, see, after PhD you can do a postdoc.
Mm-hmm.
After PhD we can go for a
Okay.
postdoctoral fellowship. Okay, and that's it. That's the highest degree after PhD. Postdoc is the
Okay.
highest degree. If you don't want to do postdoc, that is also fine with you. So you can carry on with your PhD, and
Uh-huh.
you can keep on improving your your profile. You keep on doing good publications. You work on good research topics. Okay, you try to get some scholars, and
Uh-huh.
you try to increase your publications. Do some work, contribute to society. So that way, get some projects,
Correct.
from the government of India, from different agencies, get some funding. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so like that you can increase your profile, and slowly you can go up the ladder.
Right. 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 So if I ask you, like more technically, I'm going now. So if I ask you, what
Hmm.
is the hot topic going forward in future? Will that be software design using AI ML or data science? Data science means data analysis or big data analysis. What will be the hot shot going forward? What do you think?
See, hotshot, I'll tell you what is hotshot now.
Okay.
Hotshot means now do you know one thing? When we were in B.Tech, we had
Yeah.
how many CSE branches?
Uh-huh.
Only one CSE branch was there, right?
Correct.
And
Correct.
one IT and one IT
IT.
branch.
IT. CS and IT. Yes.
IT and CSE, these two
Correct.
separate. Now,
Yes.
do you know there are already four branches already they have prevailing in the recent institutes. Every institute already they are starting four new branches of CSE. So total there are six branches now for CSE itself. Do you
Whoa.
know that?
No, this is new information for me.
These four branches are, one is AI ML,
Uh-huh.
artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is a separate branch. Your IoT and computer security.
Hmm.
This is another branch. Data science is one branch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and CSIT combined also one branch.
Hmm. Okay.
So these four are the branches which every college and university are starting, and most of already they have started,
Oh, okay. Understood.
because these four fields are the now most priority fields.
Yes.
So whoever wants, suppose if I want to do some, I want to take forward my work through IoT.
Hmm.
Now, why these branches are coming? Why these branches are coming? Because in school level also, students are getting exposed to what is artificial intelligence. They
Hmm.
are getting exposed to Python. That
Hmm.
is, they are also getting exposed to little bit of data science.
Okay.
They are
Yes.
getting
Correct.
exposed to little bit of cryptography, computer security. So these
Hmm.
kind of subjects are now coming into the school curriculum itself. So
Hmm.
from there itself, you get the interest that what should I like. Suppose in school you have studied little bit of the data science, little bit of IoT, little bit of security. So you can like figure out now. Like the earlier, what used to be biology हमको अच्छा लगता है, तो बायोलॉजी हम मेडिकल जाएंगे. हमको फिजिक्स में अच्छा मार्क्स आया तो हम फिजिक्स में जाएंगे. ठीक है
Correct.
ना. केमिस्ट्री में अच्छा मार्क्स आया तो केमिस्ट्री में कुछ रिलेटेड सब्जेक्ट में जाएंगे. तो अभी ये सब सब्जेक्ट भी आ गया है. So from there also you can select, and you can select the branch, and accordingly you proceed.
Right. Right. Yeah. So and
So a lot of options now.
along with that, that security, data security also is a topic which will emerge
Hmm.
because there is a lot of data, lot of IoT information and AML.
Exactly. Big data. Now, big
Big data.
data, wherever there is big data, now the world is running on big data. So to
Mhm.
handle more data, we need more technology and better solutions.
Correct.
That is the why data science. See, data science, your security, all these are prevailing subjects just because of big data. Even
Ah,
IoT is coming into the scenario because of big data. You are
Correct.
having so many devices and so much of data and so much of connectivity. So you need so many devices to keep connected yourself to process and all. So that's IoT, right?
Correct.
Internet of Things. More
Yeah.
things connected.
Yeah, I think you already know about Chat GPT, right? The AI, conversational AI, which
Chat
was released.
GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it, but till now I didn't use that. I heard about it.
Yes. So
It's
it's
very
a
powerful tool.
conversational AI, almost like Google. It's like you're
Uh,
interacting with a person. You type something, it will give you a response like anything. So do you think
Okay.
like this services in future will
Yes.
replace jobs and professionals in everywhere,
No, no,
every
no,
field?
no. No, 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 no. See, already research is going on, and big researchers, big scientists, they are top scientists, they are telling that artificial intelligence won't take away human beings' job.
Okay.
Why? Because the thinking, the analytical skills, analytical capability, those things can't be replaced by any level of AI.
Hmm.
Whatever AI you think about, the human feelings, emotion related, your decisions, emotional decisions. See,
Yes.
AI can't take any emotional decisions. AI can't take any analytical decisions. Okay, logical related decisions. So which scenario and which logic you will apply?
Hmm.
मैं हिंदी is that okay if I
Yeah.
tell
Fine.
something in Hindi?
Totally fine. Totally
Yeah,
fine.
देखो क्या क्या हो रहा है. आप सोचो कि एक सिचुएशन आ गया आपके और आपके दोस्त के बीच.
Okay.
ठीक है, आपका और आपके दोस्त के बीच एक सिचुएशन अराइज हो गया, सम क्वारल और यू हैड सम इशू.
Uh-huh.
नाउ द थर्ड पर्सन इज आल्सो अ फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स, जो आके आप दोनों को म्यूचुअल करवा देगा.
हाँ.
ठीक है, वो कैसे
हाँ.
म्यूचुअल कराएगा? उसको तुम्हारे बारे में भी पता है, उसके बारे में भी पता है, तुम्हारा नेचर कैसा है वो भी पता है, उसका भी पता है. वो सुनेगा दोनों का बात.
हाँ.
ठीक है, सुनने के बाद वो बोलेगा, वो एक लॉजिकल रीजनिंग देगा या कुछ एनालिटिकली कुछ आपको बोलेगा कि चलो भाई चलो ठीक है, आप दो लीव ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके, एंड यू कैन गेट म्यूचुअल. सो दे विल he will try to solve the situation, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if you think logically and more like a computer based, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप दोनों के बीच जो लड़ाई हुआ है, किसी एक का शायद वहां पे जेन्युइन फॉल्ट है.
Hmm.
कंप्यूटर वो जेन्युइन फॉल्ट निकाल लेगा,
Hmm.
and based on that fault will never allow you to like
Justify
keep
others. हाँ.
justify the another person, right?
हाँ.
So that there itself it is stopped, there itself it is stopped. बट ह्यूमन बींग क्या सोच रहा है, ये दोनों में अगर वो चीज हम लोग छोड़ देते हैं, अभी ये दोनों में
हाँ.
बॉन्डिंग हो जाता है, आगे जाके दे विल स्टे टुगेदर एंड देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ लाइक दे आर वी आर बॉन्ड इज टुगेदर, एंड वो आगे जाके सही दोस्त बन के रहेंगे.
हाँ, दोस्त भी बने रहेंगे. करेक्ट. I
So
understand.
that is like that, those kind of reasoning is not possible like whatever AI you do.
हाँ.
No, कंप्यूटर ह्यूमन बींग बना रहा है, तो
हाँ.
कंप्यूटर
हाँ.
ह्यूमन बींग को कंप्यूटर कैसे चलाएगा?
करेक्ट.
ह्यूमन बींग का दिमाग से कंप्यूटर कभी भी ऊपर नहीं जा सकता. ठीक है ना?
यस. यस. यस.
दिस इज
अच्छा.
ऑल्सो, ये फियर फैक्टर बना रहा है, ये सब खाली फियर फैक्टर है. आज का
अच्छा.
जो तुम्हारा जो क्या बोल रहे हैं, जो जो जॉब अभी जा रहा है सब,
हाँ.
whatever
जॉब
the
कट,
whatever your
layoffs.
what you say, like the layoffs are going on
हाँ.
throughout the
हाँ.
world.
हाँ.
If you ask me this question, I'll tell you the exact answer why this layoff is being, and this is very much for the time being.
Okay. Now that we started this topic, right? So there are different companies laying off their employees in US and India as well. So what do you think that is happening? Why that is happening currently? And is it the post-lockdown impact? And what will be the impact on India in different job sectors, in government as well as in private?
Definitely it is a post-pandemic impact.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely it is post-pandemic. But why the job so much of layoffs?
Mm-hmm.
Because during pandemic there was huge recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
The recruitment went up drastically during the pandemic time, because every service was became online, and every company uh, recruited more and more people to support their business, right? Because if the whole world is online, so all these softwares, all these services, online services needs to be maintained also, right? So for those purpose, the recruitment was very high that time. People used, a lot of freshers were recruited during the pandemic time. And now, slowly after the post-pandemic part, slowly things are getting normal. Offline jobs are also becoming again the people are going back to their offices, right? So slowly the demand for those online services, like for example, I'm talking on Zoom with you. I hardly use this platform now. But during pandemic time, it was a very common platform to use on a day-to-day basis. Got my point. So here
Yes.
itself, if you see as a software engineer, you can simply understand by this small example. So if you are using a platform on a day-to-day basis and thousands and crores of people are using one platform, that platform also needs to be maintained at the back end, right?
Yes.
So you need more manpower to maintain that.
Okay.
So now the requirement of manpower is going down, and slowly like companies are feeling like, yes, now it's time to lay off the extra burden, because they are not laying off those employees. They are going back to their pre-pandemic level of staff strength.
Okay. So
Yeah,
do you think this is
the extra amount? Yeah.
This impact of the war
Yes,
which is
yes.
going on in Ukraine and Russia, and it will slow down the economy as well?
See, war impact. I heard recently from one of my relatives who is working in TCS, and he is working in UK in London for last 16 years in TCS. So he told me that because in UK the things are very tough now, like tough in the sense the interest rates have gone high from 1% to, for example, till 7%, like that. So, yes. So there the price of petrol, diesel, and fuel also have increased drastically. So comparatively, our country is in very much comfort zone. See, if your house loan interest raises from suppose 6% to 8%, that doesn't make much sense. That can be still in the threshold level. But suppose in UK it has increased from 1% to 7%. Now you think.
Correct. So total more than 500% increase. Yeah, 700%.
Huge.
Yeah.
One case study, I'll tell you. One case study, small case study, what he shared with me. He has bought property over there. He also has a car and he's well settled. So he told that he had one of his property he was giving to rent, and from that rent he was earning around 400 pounds. Sorry, he was earning some amount, but around 400 pounds after paying the EMI of his house also, there was around 400 pounds savings. Got my point?
Before
the rent,
this war started.
Yes. Though the rent amount was and now it has become the opposite. Now he is paying much more EMI than what he is getting rent. So that has become triple now. That has become triple. Earlier there was profit. Now it has become triple. The EMI has become triple of the rent.
Okay, understood.
So like that, in that scenario, if you see, if such situation arises in our country, people will go to the roads. Hit the roads in the.
Correct.
So we are in very comfort zone now. We are very much in a good place.
Okay. Yeah. So coming back to the academic section. So
yes.
So from someone who is into academic for a long time, I'm talking about you. So what do you think is the preferred topic for a new person who is just starting out into masters or PhD? Should the intention be into academics or into industry going forward?
Totally depends on their own perspective, I will say.
Okay. No, how should they determine?
See, determined in the sense teaching. If you love teaching, you go for academics. Because teaching, you have to deal with students. Your client will be the students. So if you like teaching, if you want to talk, if you want to express your views, if you want to move on with students, then teaching is a very good profession, and it is also a noble job. So it is also a very noble job, right?
Yes.
So you have lot of respect you get in teaching, and yes, it is a good job. So, but apart from teaching, after PhD, you can also go for research related jobs in the industry. In the industry, there are many research related jobs also. Like you can apply for DRDO, you can apply for ISRO. Okay, so there also you have lot of opportunities to do research, right? Because DRDO, ISRO, they also need engineers from every field of technical field, right? So there, if you go, they can also do research.
During master's or PhD, what is the most required skill set? It can be technically, it can be communication wise. What do you think is the most required skill set one should possess so to excel in their particular field?
During masters and PhD, you are asking?
Yeah, combination. Like there are courses, integrated courses as well, masters and PhD integrated.
See, required skill set, it's totally depend on what topic you choose, and do you have the sufficient your prerequisite knowledge to carry on research in that topic. That is as simple as that. That is the only skill you require. Suppose if you are taking something for image processing related course topic, you want to do research on image processing, you should be good in mathematics.
Right.
You should be good in mathematics. So that is, those prerequisites should be fulfilled. Then only you can do the research properly.
Right. Correct.
So similarly, that is the thing.
Yeah. So what is the importance of any specialization, and what is this specialization in PhD?
Specialization is nothing but, see, you are getting specialized into a particular line of field. Not my point. So suppose if you see in the doctor of, you have a dentist, you have a cardiac surgeon, we have a ENT specialist. So every doctor is a specialized. Once you do the master MD, you do in a medical science, you get specialized. Like people will go to you only for, suppose you are a cardiac surgeon, they will go for you only for heart related problems. So you become an expert in that field, right? Expertise. So once you are an expert, your value increases drastically for the society, right? Because you can provide a very like a genuine solution or a genuine idea, or you can give genuine ideas related to only your field. Got my point? So that's become your specialist, and that is the specialization. So if you are, that is the reason why you do the PhD, because once you are in the undergraduate level, we study all the subjects,
everything,
right? But we are not a specialist in any subject.
No.
So that's the thing.
So is it mandatory or like to go for specialization?
Not mandatory. See, it's not mandatory. It's totally depend on your choice of your career. It totally depends on your choice.
No, while doing PhD, is it mandatory?
PhD itself, PhD itself gives you the specialization, right?
Right.
Without the specialization, you can't do the PhD.
Correct.
Both are interrelated.
Yes. So, what is your favorite pastime? I know you love bikes.
That is the only pastime.
You take your bike and go for a ride.
Pastime and watching some web series and all that. That's it.
Okay.
No other pastime.
Okay. And so, if what is the recent movie that you saw and you'll suggest everyone to see? It can be anything: Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, web series, anything.
Pathan.
Okay. SRK fan in the house.
Pathan recently.
I also saw recently. Yeah.
So okay. It came out very much like in flying colors, right?
Yes. Right. So, what would you suggest your younger self in terms of something that you might have done when you were younger, and you that time you thought like maybe it's not right, but later it became an advantage for you in your career? What was that?
Today's day, what I tell my students, I'll tell you what I tell my students. I don't tell any of my students to like forcefully do whatever, like to do whatever they want to do, they should do. They should have some clarity of thought about what is their passion, what they like to do. First of all, you should love what you do and do what you love.
Correct.
This is the most important thing. Love what you do what you love. If both things are satisfied, that is what your career goal is. That's it. That clarity should be there in your mind.
Okay.
So that is the only thing I tell to my students. Because many of my students, they have already, few of my students are there, they have dropped B.Tech in between, in third year or in second year, and they have pursued some other career, and they are now doing very well. They are doing very well now.
Okay.
One girl was there, I'll tell you. One girl was there, she, in third year, She was not at all good in coding. She was not at all interested in any subject. Every subject she used to fail. In lab also she used to do nothing. So one day I asked her, what do you want to do? Why are you doing like this? She used to look at me and smile. I didn't understand what she wanted to express. Then I went to her, I asked her that, okay, if you are not interested in any subject, what you are interested in, you can please share with me. So she told, sir, I like to do makeup. I like to do makeup. Then I told, then what you are planning with these skills of yours? She told, sir, I want to do a makeup course in Lakme Academy. Then she left B.Tech in 5th semester. She went to Mumbai and she did her Lakme Academy 1-year course. And now she is a professional makeup artist and she is earning good money. She is happy in her life.
Correct.
Another boy, he used to come to class with a big body. He was a bodybuilder. So he used to do exercise. He used to hit the gym daily. So now he's Mr. Andhra Pradesh.
Oh,
in
wow.
bodybuilding, he has become Mr. Andhra Pradesh. So he has also left B.Tech. So that is the thing. Love what you do what you love.
Okay.
And I think you are also doing the same thing, right? You are also
Yes.
you are also very good in coding. You have done a lot of work with Ashim sir for your NIMSET, our
Yes.
NIT software.
Right.
We all know.
Yes.
So
Okay.
till now, sir tells about you.
That's good of him to remember me. Okay. So in terms of coming to examinations, right? So in bachelor's, master's, or PhD, so do you believe in the current way of examination? Because when I was there, I should not say because passed out student is saying it sound like that, but most of the things were like theoretical, right? So we were given certain subject, and on top of it, whatever theory was there, mostly 90% theory and 10% numericals and all. So similar kind of situation is also going on right now in all the colleges. So examination, it evaluates based on what you know, definitions and types, characteristics, or like this, right? So do you think that should continue, or more practical knowledge should come into picture, and open book exams also should come into picture?
See, one thing I'll tell you, one point I little bit disagree with you. One point, that is, as you said, 90% practical and 90% theory and 10% practical is not prevalent in every institute. It's not prevalent in every. It all depends on who sets the question and what is the paradigm for set, or what is the process or the rules for setting a question. Got my point? So it all depends on a particular institution, the particular department, how they carry on with their course, how they offer the course, and how they set the question. It all depends. I have seen the institute I was working in, they are very much following the Bloom's taxonomy. You have heard about the Bloom's taxonomy?
I heard that, but I didn't read about it.
Yeah, you can go about it. You can go through it. The Bloom's taxonomy. It clearly defines the level of knowledge you should evaluate. For example, knowledge level is there, then interpretation level is there, and the last comes the application level.
Okay.
So like that, based on that level of understanding, your question should be set, and properly the numbers the numbers allotted to particular level of Bloom's taxonomy, that also can be defined. So even if you want to give 90 marks for theory, you can't give, because you are restricted by the Bloom's taxonomy.
Okay, understood.
So that way, teacher is also compelled to make a question which is more application oriented, and students also need to prepare for that type of question.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about open book examinations?
See, to be very frank, I never gave an open book examination. Okay.
Neither do I.
So it will be like a little bit skeptical to comment on it, because open book examination, see, if you are, it's like a kind of play game type of thing, I feel, because it is a little game type of thing. Why? Because in a limited amount of time, you get this much big book, and I tell you that you answer these questions. So most of the time will go for you to search the book. So the only way to prepare for that kind of exam is you need to go through the book. What the faculty expects is, the faculty expects is you are thorough with the book, so that if you are thorough with the book, you can go for the open book examination. But in today's era, hardly any student reads an entire book.
Right.
You get lot of materials online. You get
Yes.
PPTs, PDFs, and every book is there in online, and so many materials are there. So the knowledge from where we study now is very much diverse. We are not only restricted to a particular book. So
Correct.
open book examination is not a good choice, good way to go. I personally feel.
Oh, okay. So one thing that you will suggest your younger self, let's say maybe in B.Tech, or that you could have done better from what you did already. If you are given a chance to go in past and suggest yourself, younger yourself.
One thing I can tell that do not waste your time. Do not waste your time during your career. Focus on your passion, focus on your goals, and never get distracted to many miscellaneous things will come. Many different obstructions will come. Okay, distractions will come in your life. So try to be focused. The main thing is that be focused, have the clarity of thought what you want to do. Okay, so that will excel you forward, and you can do your work very smoothly. That is the thing. So the more you keep away your distractions, your job will be very easy.
Correct.
In our life, we always tell we are busy, we are busy, we are busy. Actually, we are never busy. Everybody has 24 hours, and that's same for all, right? So it all depends on your priority. It's all depend. I always say that we are never busy. It's all depends on my priority. Today, if I wanted to give, I wanted to talk to you, you wanted to talk to me. This is only because you gave me a priority. I gave you a priority. If there was no priority, then I would have said I am busy. You could have said I am busy.
Correct. Totally
Priority
agree.
may be something else. Priority may be
Yes.
something else. So that is the thing. So you define your priority. What will be benefit for you? Keep away the distractions. Be focused. Love what you do.
And
Enjoy
do
what you do.
love.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy what you do. Whatever you do, enjoy it. Don't take it in as a pressure or something like have to do something kind of thing. If you are feeling that I have to do it somehow, even if I don't like, I have to do by some pressure, family pressure or this pressure, society pressure, we never go for that. In today's era, it's never go for that.
Right.
Nice talking. Nice. Thank you very much, Manas, for giving me this opportunity to share something with you, and hope you have a very bright future and all